Okay, Reed Wilkins from Jed. Can you just outline maybe how the last 2 or 3 days went, and specifically with your opportunity to speak to other teams if you desired, how that helped nail down things with Edmonton for you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was so much speaking with other teams. I think it was just taking some time to reflect on the past 12 months, and then my time with Edmonton, and just having a strong belief in this group, and wanting to be a part of a team that has a chance to win, a real chance to win.
Hey, Evander, Daniel Mitchell-Bowman from The Athletic. And I'm just wondering, you obviously had a very good stretch here in Edmonton. You've had good stretches to start your tenures with other teams too. Regardless of the circumstances, that when you sign long-term contracts, it hasn't always worked out. Why will things be different in Edmonton this time? Why is this a good fit to be here for the long term?
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily the correct notion. I think, you look back at, I got drafted by Atlanta, loved it there. We moved to Winnipeg. It was a place that I didn't want to be, but didn't have, wasn't a UFA, was an RFA. You talk about then going to Buffalo, which was a trade I had to approve. And then you go to San Jose. I'm a UFA heading into the last year of my Buffalo contract. So, I think with Edmonton, this is the first real chance where I've kind of been free to choose where I want to play, and the guys and the team and the organization, it just seems to fit really, really well together. And like I said, I've been a winning player my entire career up until I've gotten to the NHL, and I want to make sure that I accomplish that goal, and I believe I can do it in Edmonton.
Recording in progress.
Go ahead.
Oh, Mark Spector here. To be honest, the Oilers are no doubt thrilled to have a 40-goal scorer at $5.1 million. When you look at the signings around the league today, your number is one of the lower AAVs, and your production is one of the higher production numbers. How come? You went around the league, you went into market. How did you settle for Edmonton to this number?
Well, Mark, as I kind of said earlier, I want to win, and in order to win, you need to have more than one or two players. I think this gives our group the best opportunity to be able to put more pieces in place to give ourselves the best shot and opportunity to be successful ultimately. I was willing to definitely take less, than what I believe, and I think what I've shown.
You've been around the league now. You're 31 years old. You know what's going on. How would you describe the Edmonton Oilers Stanley Cup window today?
Hopefully, it's the length of my contract here.
Hi, Evander Kane. I'm just wondering, with your agreements with San Jose, do you have any idea what the possible outcomes would be? Could it just be as simple as a financial settlement, or could they say, congratulations, you've won, and now you're back in San Jose as a Shark to fulfill the last 3 years of that deal?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of different outcomes. I'm confident, extremely confident in the outcome I believe would occur when it gets to the decision of an arbitrator with the case that we have. And obviously, I feel my contract was wrongly terminated. I think the facts and the evidence and what's written in the contract back that up immensely. And I look forward to continuing that grievance and being successful.
What's your preferred outcome? What do you want to see happen with this?
I'm not going to get into what my preferred outcome is, but like I just said, I look forward to being successful in the grievance.
Yeah, Evander, Ryan Rashad with TSN. Sorry, just one more on that. You say you look forward to being successful in the grievance. If you do win that grievance outright,
you revert back to being San Jose property, but you have some control of your destination. Do you think that you'll end up an Oiler either way next season, regardless of what happens with this arbitration process?
I don't know, Ryan, if I can necessarily speculate on the outcome. I'm confident in what the outcome in our camp is, on what we feel is right and what is wrong. Like I said, I feel I was wrongly terminated, and I'm looking forward to proving that through this arbitration.
You were on with James earlier today. You mentioned that you've been asking for a trade basically every year that you were in Winnipeg. Can you just flesh out how that process went, why you were doing that, and why you think it wasn't granted for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't the first time I've said it. You know, it's like I said, it's funny when I speak, people only like to nitpick certain things. I said this, I think, back in 2015 when I got traded from Winnipeg finally after I shut it down and had shoulder surgery. You know, obviously coming from Atlanta, a place I loved, would probably still be there today if they had a team. You know, it was obviously a different culture in Winnipeg, and a little bit of a different lifestyle. And for me, it was a place at that time I didn't want to be. I didn't feel comfortable in. And every offseason, I went into the end of the year meetings and asked for a trade, and it never happened.
Last one for me here, Evander. Have you had a chance to talk to Connor today? Ken Holland said that to a man, every player on the team wanted you to be back this year, and obviously you had great chemistry with Connor. Have you talked to him since you got this done?
Yeah, I've actually been talking to him pretty consistently throughout the week, and we've been chatting back and forth a little bit today as well.
Any other questions for Evander? Okay, thank you. This concludes Evander Kane's media availability.